There are places on Earth so strange, they seem to belong to another world. A lost continent hidden from the crowds, where the story of evolution took a remarkable and unique turn. Today, we journey to a side of Madagascar that few have ever witnessed. These are 5 extraordinary landscapes that will challenge everything you thought you knew about our planet. Madagascar is far more than just an island. It is a world in itself. Having broken away from Africa millions of years ago, it became an isolated laboratory for nature. The result is an ecosystem found nowhere else. An estimated 90% of its plants and 85% its animals are endemic, meaning they are native only to this one island. Every year, scientists continue to make new discoveries, from the world's smallest chameleons to entirely new species of frogs. Yet, beyond the famous lemurs and iconic baobab trees lies a hidden Madagascar. A land of stone forests, vast underground rivers, and untouched rainforests that remain far from any well-trodden path. These are places that demand a spirit of adventure, and in return, they offer an experience of raw, untamed wilderness. Join us as we venture into the unknown. Our journey begins in the north of Madagascar, in a place that feels like a lost world, the Ankarana Special Reserve. Ankarana is a dramatic landscape of limestone karst pinnacles, known by the local people as Tsingy, which rise from the earth like a forest of stone daggers. While many may have heard of its larger cousin, Tsingy de Bemaraha, Ankarana offers a unique and thrilling adventure of its own, often with far fewer people. This entire reserve was formed at the bottom of the sea more than 100 million years ago. Over millennia, acidic rainwater has etched its way through the limestone, creating not only the sharp spires on the surface, but also one of Africa's most extensive underground networks of rivers and caves. Some of these caverns are so large they have collapsed, creating isolated pockets of dense, river-fed forest where life has evolved in perfect seclusion. Exploring Ankarana is an experience for the intrepid. Here, you can traverse a labyrinth of canyons and caves, some of which are home to crocodiles that have adapted to a life lived in darkness. The reserve also boasts what is considered one of the highest concentrations of primates in the world. It's a sanctuary for 10 different species of lemur, including the crowned lemur and Sanford's brown lemur, who move effortlessly between the sharp rocks and verdant trees. As you hike, you're surrounded by an astonishing array of life, from over 100 species of birds to the uniquely camouflaged leaf-tailed gecko. Some caves also hold deep cultural significance, having served as royal burial sites for the Ankarana people. Here, in this kingdom of stone and shadow, life has found a way in the most extraordinary of settings. From the stone forests of the north, we travel to the south-central highlands, to a landscape of vast sandstone massifs, deep canyons, and sweeping grasslands. This is Isalo National Park. Spanning over 81,000 hectares, Isalo is renowned for its dramatic rock formations. But its real secrets are hidden deep within its winding gorges. While many visitors are drawn to the iconic Isalo window for its spectacular sunset views, the true magic of the park lies off the beaten path. Beyond the arid, sun-drenched plateaus, the park's canyons conceal another world entirely. Here, hidden streams have carved out pockets of lush, vibrant greenery, creating natural oases that stand in stark contrast to the dry landscape around them. It is possible to hike for an hour through rocky, otherworldly terrain, only to turn a corner and discover a crystal-clear swimming hole fed by a cascading waterfall, fringed with pandanus trees and palms. These canyons are sanctuaries for wildlife. Isalo is a landscape of incredible contrasts, a place that proves even in the most arid environments, life finds a way to create pockets of paradise. They provide the perfect opportunity to spot troops of ring-tailed lemurs. The park is a haven for unique life, with 77 species of birds, including the rare Benson's rock thrush, which is endemic to Madagascar's highlands, and bizarre flora adapted to this harsh environment. Our third destination takes us to the remote northeastern coast, to a place where the rainforest literally tumbles into the sea. Masoala National Park. As Madagascar's largest protected area, Masoala is a vast, untouched wilderness that feels like a window into the past. It's so remote that simply reaching it is an adventure, often requiring a flight followed by a boat trip. But the reward is an experience of solitude and raw nature that is increasingly rare on our planet. Masoala is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting one of the island's last great expanses of lowland rainforest, and its biodiversity is staggering. This is the exclusive home of the flamboyant red-ruffed lemur, a stunning primate you can spot leaping through the canopy. The forest is alive with the calls of rare birds, the rustle of chameleons in the leaves, and the hum of countless insects. On a night walk, an entirely new world reveals itself. But the wonders of Masoala don't stop at the forest's edge. The park also protects over 100 kilometers of coastline, encompassing pristine beaches, dense mangrove forests, and vibrant coral reefs. You can spend your morning trekking through dense jungle and your afternoon snorkeling in turquoise waters. Between July and September, the adjoining Bay of Antongil becomes a crucial breeders' ground for humpback whales, offering incredible opportunities for whale watching. Masoala is a world of emerald green and sapphire blue, a complete ecosystem where land and sea are inextricably linked, and a true sanctuary for anyone seeking to immerse themselves in one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Our next location is for the true explorer. In the island's southwest lies the Makay Massif, a rugged mountain range so remote and difficult to access that much of it remains a mystery. This is not a casual tourist destination. It is a genuine wilderness that rewards the most adventurous with profound isolation and the thrill of discovery. The Makay Massif is an otherworldly landscape, a colossal maze of deep, intricate canyons that slice through a sandstone plateau. From the air, it appears as a giant natural labyrinth. For millennia, water has sculpted the rock, creating a network of towering cliffs, narrow gorges, and hidden valleys. On the exposed plateaus, the sun creates a hot, arid environment. But deep within the canyons, a different world exists. These gorges shelter pockets of humid forest, forming isolated ecosystems where unique species have thrived, completely cut off from the outside world. Exploring the Makay requires a true expedition, often involving days of hiking, swimming through canyons, and camping under the stars. It is a physically demanding journey with immeasurable rewards. You might discover ancient rock art hidden inside caves, see petrified forests millions of years old, or encounter lemurs that have rarely, if ever, seen a human being. The Makay is a living laboratory and an adventurer's dream. It's one of the few places left where the sense of first discovery is still tangible. A chance to set foot in a hidden valley or swim in a pristine river. For those with a pioneering spirit, the Makay offers an unparalleled adventure into a land that time forgot. Finally, we arrive at a landscape so surreal, it has to be seen to be believed. Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site in western Madagascar is a geological marvel, an immense forest made not of trees, but of razor-sharp limestone pinnacles stretching to the horizon. Perfectly captures the essence of this place. It is often translated as where one cannot walk barefoot. One look explains why. The story of the Tsingy began 200 million years ago, when this region was a vast coral reef on a lagoon floor. Tectonic forces pushed the seabed upward, and for millions of years, monsoon rains and groundwater carved away at the limestone, sculpting the labyrinth of needles and canyons we see today. The result is a landscape of two distinct parts. Above, an exposed, jagged world of rock pinnacles reaching up to 100 meters high. And below, a network of deep canyons and caves that shelter forests and rivers, creating a haven for a surprising diversity of life. Navigating the Grand Tsingy is less a hike and more a vertical adventure. Secured in a safety harness, you follow a series of via ferrata routes, climbing steel ladders bolted into the cliffs and crossing suspension bridges that hang high above the stone forest. The views from the top are simply breathtaking, offering a panoramic perspective of this seemingly endless sea of stone. Yet, down in the forests below, you can find 11 different species of lemur, rare birds, and unique plants adapted to this extreme environment. Tsingy de Bemaraha is a geological masterpiece, a powerful reminder of the planet's relentless creative force, and a place that will stay with you long after you have left. From the underground rivers of Ankarana to the stone spires of Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar's hidden landscapes are a testament to the wild creative power of nature. These 5 places are more than destinations. They are journeys into a world that evolved on its own terms, creating scenery that feels at once ancient and alien. They remind us that even in our modern world, there are still corners of the planet that remain largely untouched, waiting to be explored with respect and wonder. This island, a world in itself, holds countless more secrets, from undiscovered species to cultural traditions deeply connected to the land. To visit these places is a privilege, a chance to witness a biological and geological beauty that is truly irreplaceable.